Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen.
All right, I'm out here in Shelbyville at the farm kitchen. My buddy is supposed to meet me out here and review it with me. No-showed on me, and I've been waiting to review this place for a year. Been waiting on this friend of mine to meet me out here, and the one time we finally get a date together to do it, he no-showed. But that's okay. I got my tripod. We're still going to get it done. Anyway, I've heard a lot of good things about this place. I actually did a recon mission here a few months ago. Had the biscuits and gravy because I'd heard how great their biscuits and gravy was. They raised their own beef, and I think maybe even their own pork too. But I'm not sure about that. I'll confirm that in a minute. But anyway, I need everybody to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That's the best thing you can do to help me help mom and pop places like this. I have probably not been pressured to review a place more than what I have been to review this place. I've had an outcry like you wouldn't believe. Every time I put a Shelby County or a Shelbyville review on here, I get all kinds of people saying, you missed out. You need to review the farm kitchen. Well, I'm finally here, and I do know that they got great burgers because they raise their own beef, and of course that biscuits and gravy. I already personally know about that. All right, enough of the chit chat. It's a family-owned operation. The entire family works here. I'm gonna go in and check it out. You know one thing, when you come here, you need to time your visit really good. I did mine like kind of in between breakfast and lunch. Got here at 10:30. That way the breakfast crowd has kind of moved out, and you can kind of get in between the lunch rush too. Anyway, point out some things you see. You come up there, you place your order, and they cook it right there in front of you. Got the soda fountain. They also got some specialty drinks, Ale 8. And try not to get anybody on this camera because there is still quite a few people in here. But as I was telling you, they raise their own beef, and it looks like sausage too. And it's packaged. Not only can you get it fresh to eat here, but you can take it fresh to go. And that is fresh, not even frozen. No, that is frozen, but it's freshly packed. Vacuum packed, sealed fresh. Country ham. Y'all raise your own pork too? Oh, that's what I thought. Look at there. That's some good looking country ham. I think I'm gonna have to take a slab of that with me. Take it home. Got their own bacon. Everything. All right. Got a big dining room here, but I don't want to show anybody. Anyway, got my little seat over here. And I'm going to start with my first course in just a minute. All right, so you see here, got a full order of biscuit and gravy. Always get the eggs on top. I got the home fries. So I'm going to go ahead, just to satisfy the haters, I'm going to taste it first before I do my conglomeration. You know, y'all regular viewers, y'all know what I'm about ready to do. This biscuit gravy is incredible. By the way, my friend that I told y'all that no-showed on me after a year of trying to get with me to do the review, he did show up. He's only about 30 minutes late, but he is here. So Jason's gonna join me today. All right, another bite. I gotta get this. Ooh, and those are country eggs too. I can tell by that rich, dark yellow yolk. You know, I did that food tour in New York a couple weeks ago. Had lots of bagels. Had bagels every morning. Love it. But I missed that good down-home biscuit and gravy. And for all you New Yorkers that follow me now, Take a look at this. Pan in, Jason. Y'all don't know nothing about this biscuits and gravy, I promise you. All right, so now that I've had a bite of it without anything on it, here's how you do it. Because you know you're going to put ketchup on your potatoes anyway, and most people put hot sauce on their eggs. So why play around? Just get it all together, because it's going down the same place anyway. And I can't get enough flavor all at once. That's where that double snapping turtle comes in. You got to get the full flavor. Anyway, here we go. I'm getting like 5 different flavors at once. It's incredible, folks. Home produced sausage, biscuits made from scratch, just delicious white milk sausage gravy. It don't get no better than this, folks. All right, we'll work on this. Jason's got his breakfast coming. Be back in just a minute. My neighbors over here, I noticed they were checking out what we were doing over here. I asked them how their breakfast was.
Of course, you can tell mine was terrible. But.
Yeah, I could tell he didn't like it. His missus is still working on hers.
It was wonderful.
She's got a couple scraps left. What'd you think?
It was wonderful.
Are y'all regulars here?
No, first time.
First timers?
We live close by. This is our first
Last
time.
time we were here, it was standing room only. You could not get in.
Right, that's why I timed it the way I did, kind of in between lunch and breakfast.
Well worth it.
Well worth it.
Oh, I've heard so many good things about this. I've been pressured for a year to get out here and review this place from locals out here, but I'm finally getting it done. All right, well, got a lot of people coming in. Lunch rush is about ready to start. All right, well, thank y'all for letting me see what y'all had there, or used to have. Okay, Jason's a little camera shy, but let me show you what he's got here. Look at those big homemade biscuits. He's got the, kind of show it sideways, not vertical. That way they can get a good view of it. It's a big old ugly biscuit with sausage, egg, and cheese on it. So Jason's going to try it out. He's camera shy. He's going to show that's a good little snapping turtle bite he just took. He's also got, what is that, grits?
Grits.
They got some thick grits. I would usually accentuate mine with a lot of pepper, Tabasco, and jelly. And he's got some of that home-produced bacon. So what are you thinking there, Jason?
Grits are awesome. Bacon's fabulous. Biscuits are incredible.
I'll tell you what, I challenge anybody's grandma, their biscuits up against these, because I ain't even gonna lie. My grandma don't cook no biscuits like this. Sorry, Grandma, but these are over the top. All right, be back in a minute. We're gonna work on this, and then we're gonna start moving our way through lunch. Waiting on my next item, and I was influenced by a regular here. His name's Don. I was dead set I was getting the cheeseburger, but he said he's been coming here for years and knows the ropes here, and says if I don't get the steak and egg sandwich, I'm committing a mortal sin. So, and also, Don owns his own leather shop, Don's Leather Shop in Frankfurt. But anyway, Don, tell me about your leather shop real quick.
I've been doing leather work for 50 years, and I make the custom stuff. I am not a female compulsion. I'm not the person you go to buy a $10 hostum. I'm the person that if bump goes in the night and you put your hand on your hip, you've got a gun in your hand. It's that simple. There's no other way to say it. I repeat, I am not the person at a flea market cranking this stuff out for $20.
Okay. Well, you know,
me.
I've been known to pack heat too, but mine comes in a hot sauce. But anyway, I think you're going to see a little item coming up here soon that Don and I are talking about. Well, anyway, I thank you for your recommendation.
Have a good day.
And hopefully this steak and egg sandwich is as good as you preaching that
If
it
you
is.
don't like it, I'll pay for it.
That's what he said. So you know I could not turn down that offer. All right, we'll be right back. next items here. My steak and egg sandwich. I had to put cheese on it, and of course onion and mayonnaise, just like I get a meatloaf sandwich. But anyway, as I said, Don, my neighbor over here, says that if I don't like it, he's paying for it. That's pretty strong. Comes on Texas. Well, yeah, it is Texas toast. And by the way, they raise their own eggs here. Literally, everything they serve here is farm produced pork, beef, eggs, and this is it's a tenderized steak that they raise right here on their farm.
Not that coconut. What's good?
You know what's amazing about this is that this is their round steak. This isn't even ribeye, but it's tender like cotton candy. Don, you're off the hook, by the way. You ain't got to pay this. I can pay for this. I'm going to go ahead and eat it.
I thought you would.
Anyway, this is amazing.
You ever trust a skinny cook or a barber with hell? A barber.
All right. Oh, a little hot sauce. Accentuate. Wash it down with a little Diet Coke. All right, be back for the next course. So here's the grand finale, maybe. All right, I got their meatloaf and mac and cheese and the green beans. I'm not trying to be too healthy, but green beans look so good. And these are real mashed potatoes. I got the milk sausage gravy on the potatoes. Now, if that ain't the fattest thing you ever heard of, I don't know what to tell you. All right, I'm gonna try the potatoes first. They look so good. And I confirm they are real mash. Wow. That's all I can say. They're just delicious.
Thank you, sweetie.
All right, now moving on to this meatloaf. You know, it's got I'm assuming that's probably ketchup on top there. I'm hoping it is anyway. Fresh grown produce beef. All right. You know what? I'm convinced Shelby County is now become the meatloaf capital of the United States. Between the Convenient Food Mart review with that best meatloaf sandwich in Kentucky, you got B&N Food Market. You've seen their meatloaf I've done there. I'm telling you what, I have struck pure gold here in Shelby County. And not only is the food really good at all the places I've been to, the folks that I've met are even better. Everybody's just nice as they can be out here. We got the family all back here. Jason, pan over there if you would. We got like kids, their children delivering the food. It's a full family owned and operated business. Just like the old days. All right, now I gotta try the mac and cheese. Creamy, not overly rich, you know, it's just a nice blend, good and cheesy and creamy, just like I like it. All right, now the green beans, I saw they're seasoned with bacon back there.
I've got $150 meat piece of level. The snap is 25 cents.
These are top notch too. Green bean lovers. Be worth it just because of the green beans. All right. Now, I got me a big old ugly biscuit. When I say ugly, that means it's not uniform. All neat and pretty. Big old ugly biscuit.
What do you think it is?
I might have to go get some honey, put on that biscuit. I have like visions of like steam rolling over the fields and grandma making homemade biscuits and the smell of the homemade biscuits coming out the window in the morning. Some butter and honey on it. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. Might even get a dessert. I'll be right back. And by the way, when you're ordering up here, you get to see what you're ordering. Look at those mashed potatoes, like I told you. They still got some grits back here in the back. Home cooking. Is that those steaks? That's sausage. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, yeah, that steak and egg and cheese sandwich, by the way, is not on the menu. So don't be up here trying to order special things like I did. You're liable to get a spatula upside your head. Nah, I'm just kidding. Everybody here is nice as they can be. Oh, yeah, look at those burgers. That's what I set out to get here. What are those, half pound?
We have half-pound burgers and third-pound burgers.
So, yep, this is a lot of my friends I think are going to be coming out here next week because I got a heavyweight friends. All right, so last but not least, I'm not a big cheesecake type person, but the owner, Daisy, she said I got to get it. So I'm going to take her word for it. Everything they told me so far, everybody, is 100% spot on. This is the cheesecake topped with the mixed berry dressing with raspberry, blackberry, and blueberries all cooked together. So let me go ahead.
Okay.
Without even tasting it, I can tell you right now, you ain't getting nothing like this at the Cheesecake Factory. So every item I've had out here is worth coming out here just for those particular items.
Some of them I can some of them are bad. But there's one great big topping. A great big topping over cheese. You just pull the pork with Velcro.
It's just incredible. Incredible. And then of course that jelly topping on there. Now I know why people are packed in here. Oh wow. That tastes like fresh blackberries in there too. None of that store-bought warehouse or greenhouse raised blackberries. These are like real blackberries.
They like it. They live the voice stuff.
Tired of playing.
Those great benefits of what's in the gun shop. If I need something wrong with something,
It's unbelievably good.
not one thing is it. Okay, that is a
This is the best cheesecake I've ever had. And I hate saying I've had the best of this or that. But I guarantee you, I challenge anybody, you come out here and get this cheesecake, and you tell me if you've had better somewhere else. Want to down a little diet? All right, be right back. Give you some closing thoughts. All right, I am taking a little bit home. I know why. I could have very easily have eaten this, but why show off? All right, as you see, everything got ate. The meatloaf dinner, the steak and cheese, the biscuit and gravy, cheesecake, So anyway, I can't say enough about this place. Folks are just as nice they could be. Make you feel good coming out here spending your money, knowing that it's going to such a good family and good cause. They actually also have a church. I understand that the husband, owner, is a preacher, and a lot of the profits from here go to support missions. So, you know, you couldn't be spending your money in a better place. The drive out here is beautiful. Historic Shelbyville. This place is just on the other side of town. And I'm telling you what, like I said, I struck gold out here in Shelby County. Every place I've been to is top notch. I mean, at Harris's Grocery, B&M Food Market, Claudia Sanders, Convenient Food Mart, Meatloaf. Where else have I been, Jason? I know I've been to several out here, and every one of them's been great. So, anyway, I don't know what else to tell you except for y'all don't know nothing about this farm kitchen.
Now you know the facts of why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.